Okay, the 9-1 improvisation now. We're going to be applying on major sevenths to 6 keys. This is an incredible presentation on how to improvise on the piano. Effective improvisation links chords together by means of following their chord tones, which is what makes up a chord, okay? And what we're doing here is always placing the 9 before the 1, okay, on these. This is incredible, and I think you'll find that as you become more and more exploring all these little options, you'll see that you really are improvising, and it's something very hard to do, and here you can. By knowing, you got to know the chord tones. You have to know those chord tones. You have to know what the 1, the 3, the 5, and the 7 is of these 6 keys, without a doubt, to be able to function here. So if you're having any trouble with any specific key, I'd best to maybe sit and take some time on working through that key, becoming acquainted with the 4 chord tones again, okay? But right now we're going to take a look at step 1. It's just running these up and down so you get comfortable. This is what you would do. Say you're having trouble with the D flat, you would take the D flat and just run it up and down, get used to these chord tones, seeing what they look like. Always putting a 9 before the 1. By putting a 9 before the 1, it really makes you focus in on this chord tones very carefully, and it shows you the linking quality here between the chords is where the whole learning process here is going on. Whenever you get to the 4th beat of a chord, you go into the next chord, you have to see what the closest chord tone is to where you are, so you can continue that line. So you picture it like you're threading a needle right through these things, and you don't want to put any major disruption in it. You want to, okay, so you don't want to interrupt these things, okay. So take these things, give it some energy, and I think you'll find that threading process is what the big key message here to this whole part of our studies here. Okay, let's take a look. Step 1. Here we go. C major 7. 1. So the fingering is going to be a little funny here. Okay, so see how I'm going up and down the piano. I'm putting the 1 7s in the left hand. The same thing. A flat. Get it? See how this works? It really makes you looking at this. D flat. 9, 1, 3, 5, and 7. 9, 1. Okay? Now, step 2 is going to be using 8th notes, but you're using that connection. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I'm going to F, continuing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I'm going to B flat, okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so I'm kind of connecting the line. I wandered a little bit from my demonstration there on step 2. Step 3 is the same kind of thing with a connecting quality, but only doing 4 notes per bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See what we're doing? So we're going right through, and you want to get to the point where you can go through all 6 keys very, very comfortably. Step 2 is going to be giving you a little bit more time to work on getting those chord tones and 2 and 3 and 4, and because you're sitting within 1 key for 8 notes. Step 3 offers another little hidden challenge by playing only 4 notes, and then you're called upon to link to the next chord. Okay, each one is going to offer their own little demand. So step 3 is not necessarily more difficult than step 2. Okay, so just remember that. Okay, so we're taking a look right now at what it would look like going through all 6 keys, and again on the bottom of the page, vary the order through those 6 keys. The more you vary the order, the easier this is all going to be, okay? Because you're really not falling into the same patterns, okay? The more turns you make, occasionally a leap, it will add a lot of interest, okay? Here we go. Right now, let's take step 2. We're going through the top, we're going through all 6 keys. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then to F. put leaps too if you like, okay? Let's go to step 3. I'm going to do some leap action, okay? When I leap, I'm going to stay close. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that great? Those leaps, if you notice on that part of the video, when I leap, I'm going right into something that's relatively close to that. It's very important. Extremely powerful insert. 6 keys, major 7ths. You're improvising through 6 major 7 chords. It's a big, big step because all the other chords that are going to come are going to be able to be modified and altered to fit the same kind of presentation. So 9-1 is laying down a great foundation for all our future improvisation. Enjoy.